There are mornings when I sit by the window with a warm cup of tea in my hands, watching sunlight spill across the floor in soft patches, and I find myself wondering, why is it that the older we get, the more precious the simplest things become? Just taking a deep breath, waking up without pain, or feeling your heart at ease, these little moments suddenly feel like gifts. And I think maybe you've felt the same way too, haven't you? I meet many older patients every day. They don't just bring me lab results or medical concerns. They bring quiet emotions, the fear that time is moving too fast, the worry that their body isn't as dependable as it once was, or simply the sense that they don't have as much energy to enjoy life the way they used to. I once had a 68-year-old woman sit across from me and say, "Doctor, I don't need to live forever, but I want to live clearly, joyfully, and strongly." I never forgot that sentence because it captures something so many of us want, not just more time, but more quality in the time we have. And that's why I want to begin today's conversation. We're not going to talk about complicated formulas or theories that are hard to remember. We're going to talk about things that are much closer to your everyday life, how your body is changing, why some days feel heavier than others, and most importantly, how you can regain your balance in a gentle, natural way. I want you to imagine this. You're walking through a park on a cool autumn afternoon. Golden leaves fall softly under your feet. The air is crisp but pleasant. Maybe your pace is slower than it used to be, but every step carries a calmness that youth simply doesn't have. And suddenly, you become aware of every movement in your body. Your heart beating steadily, your breath soft but deep, and your mind quiet. That is the moment when your body and your spirit speak to each other. And at your age, you deserve to feel moments like that every single day. But real life isn't always as gentle as an autumn afternoon, right? There are mornings when you wake up with stiff shoulders, a slight dizziness, or legs that feel heavier than usual. At night, you lie down, but your mind keeps running. Do I need to schedule another doctor appointment next week? Will my heart test show anything new? Is this house becoming too big for me? These questions aren't always spoken out loud, but I know. They're there, quietly lingering. I want you to know something. Feeling this way is completely normal. After decades of working hard, supporting family, dealing with stress, loss, joy, responsibilities, your body will eventually speak up. And when it speaks, sometimes it's simply trying to say, "Hey, it's time to care for me differently now." Many of my patients tell me they feel like their body is sending out little SOS signals. Unexplained fatigue, restless nights, loss of appetite, or even a persistent, quiet sadness. And I always tell them exactly what I want to tell you now. It's okay. Your body is trying to protect you. Science now understands this better than ever. As we age, processes inside us slow down. Metabolism, circulation, energy production. Nothing operates quite as fast or as effortlessly as it did in our 30s or 40s. But here's the beautiful part. The human body always has the capacity to adjust, to heal, to restore at any age. All it needs is the right kind of support. And in this video, I want to walk with you, step by gentle step, explaining things clearly but simply, the way two friends might talk after dinner. I don't want you to feel like you're being lectured. You don't need that. What you need is honest sharing, grounded in science, but connected to real life. Before we go deeper, I want you to ask yourself one more time, what do I want the rest of my life to look like? It's a simple question, but I believe the answer, your answer, is already somewhere within you. And my hope is that today's video will bring you a little closer to that answer. As we enter our 50s, 60s, or 70s, the body begins to change in very subtle ways. Sometimes you may not notice it right away. These changes don't arrive with loud signals. They show up as a bit of morning fatigue, a slower step up the stairs, a deeper breath that feels heavier, or simply a moment when you realize you're not as fast as you used to be. I often tell my patients, your body is much smarter than you think. It always warns you. The question is whether you're listening. I once had a 72-year-old gentleman come in because he constantly felt low on energy. He said, I can still walk, still do small chores around the house, but something just doesn't feel like before. It's like my battery drains faster. When we ran his tests, everything looked normal. Heart, good. Blood pressure, good. Blood sugar, also good. But I looked at him and asked, do you still feel joy when you wake up in the morning? He stayed silent for a moment, then said, not really. I just get through the day. You see, sometimes the body isn't lacking in medication. It's lacking connection. Connection between you and your own life. At this age, many people are no longer chasing work or raising small children, but that space, that quiet, can be unsettling. And when the mind sinks, the body follows. You feel weaker, slower, more sensitive to stress. Recovery becomes harder. There's a beautiful saying in science, the body ages in the same direction the mind looks toward life. And it's truer than most people realize. Your body changes, but it never abandons you. Have you ever wondered why sleep becomes harder as you get older? Or why eating a little too much leaves you bloated all evening? Or why a simple bruise takes days longer to fade? It's because three major processes begin to slow down. But here's the fascinating part. None of these processes stop. They just need a gentle nudge to work well again. And sometimes that nudge doesn't come from medication. It comes from simple, everyday things. A deeper breath, 15 minutes of morning sunlight, a warm glass of water, or a sincere conversation with someone you trust. Are you living or just staying alive? A question I ask many patients. I remember a man in his mid-60s telling me, I do everything the doctor says, take my meds, eat healthy, but I still don't feel well. So I asked him, when was the last time you did something that truly made you happy? He gave me a shy smile. Maybe 10 years ago. You see, health isn't just blood pressure, heart rate, or glucose levels. Health is also the light in your eyes when you talk about something you love. It's the soft exhale when your mind feels at peace. It's the sense of being alive, not just existing. A powerful truth. After age 50, health depends more on rhythm of living than on age. I once had two patients, both 70 years old. One looked 55, the other looked 85. And it wasn't genetics, it wasn't medication, it was how they lived. The first woman had a simple habit. Every morning she walked for 20 minutes, slowly, gently, no matter the weather. She said, I don't walk to exercise. I walk so my mind can wake up. The second man lived with constant tension, worrying about everything, the news, the economy, his family, small problems in the house. Anything could exhaust him. And of course, the body only reflects what's happening inside the mind. Your body is always trying to return to balance. One of the most beautiful discoveries in science is this. Even at 50, 60, or 75, the body still has the ability to heal itself. You are never too old to become healthier. Not a single day is too late. Your body listens, as long as you speak to it through the right actions. Think of your body as a friend who needs your kindness. If a close friend looked at you and said, I'm exhausted, would you respond with, come on, push harder, don't rest? Of course not. You'd say, sit down, breathe, take your time, I'm here. And that is exactly how your body deserves to be treated. Each morning, try placing a hand on your chest and asking, what do I need today? Maybe the answer is 10 more minutes of rest, a warm glass of water, a gentle song, a call to an old friend, or simply one slow, deep breath. These small things, the ones we often ignore, can create changes far bigger than you imagine. And when you care for your body the right way, your body will care for you. You'll feel your mind lighten, Your sleep deepen. Your joints ache less. Your heart settle into a steadier rhythm. Mornings stop feeling like a challenge and start feeling like an opportunity. And then something beautiful happens. Something many of my patients tell me after some time. I didn't become young again, but I learned how to be healthy at my age. And that truly is the goal. Not to return to age 20, but to walk forward, steady, whole, and peaceful in the age you are now. And before we end today's video, I want to leave you with this gentle reminder. No matter where you are in life, no matter how many years have passed, your body is still listening. It's still trying every single day to take care of you, and you deserve to take care of it in return. If something I shared today touched you, even just a little, I'm truly grateful. And if you've ever felt the same way, or have your own story to tell, I'd love to hear it. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Your words might be exactly what someone else out there needs to hear. And if this video brought you comfort, clarity, or simply a moment of peace, please give it a like. If you think someone in your family or circle of friends could benefit from it, feel free to share it with them. And if you'd like more videos like this, gentle, thoughtful, grounded in real-life experience, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It truly supports the work I'm doing here. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Take care of yourself, stay kind to your body, and I'll see you in the next video.